What's up, everyone? I'm Dan, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest gaming news, reviews, and much, much more. Now, today I am joined by cosplayer, gamer, and content creator Empress Azula. Thank you for joining me today. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Finally, after the many reschedules, we're finally here, so I'm glad.
yeah, and I'm really glad you could be here today. I'm always so impressed by cosplayers and the designs that you create. So, yeah, wanted to get you on, have a little chat about that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So I think the first thing, just want to jump straight in, I want to ask is, how did you get into cosplay, and what is it about cosplay that you love so much?
So I initially found out about cosplay through this anime called Lucky Star. It's kind of old. It's like, I hope a lot of people still know it. But there was this character called Konata, and she went to a Comic-Con called Comic-Con in Japan that they still actually have. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my gosh, is there something like that in the UK? And then I found out about MCM. And I think my first cosplay was like a unique, like more casual version of Amu Hinamori from Shukochara.
Okay.
That my grandma made for me ages ago. And, you know, I just thought maybe this is something I could do. But to be fair, I was practically a kid back then, and I didn't know anything about it. So, I don't know, I was near the end of my university, and I thought there has to be something I could do after uni. I think everyone gets that sort of, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What would I do in my spare time? And in the end, I thought I'll start off with cosplay. And I say like my first proper cosplay was Harley Quinn, the Suicide Squad club version with the gold dress.
Okay.
And I think I've just started pushing it since then, especially after I left uni. You know, the pandemic, the lockdown happened, unfortunately. So I was stuck inside my room, and I cosplay just started off from there, and here we are.
Yeah, no, that's great. So from like Azula, Asuka Langley, your forger, you're clearly a fan of anime.
Yeah.
And I know it's hard to pick just one, but what would you say is your favorite anime?
Oh, well, I actually do have a favorite anime. It's called Psychopath.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you heard of it before, or
I haven't heard of that one.
No. It's like a dystopian techie sort of detective-ish anime.
Okay.
3 seasons and a movie. Please watch it. I actually cosplayed the main character Akane ages ago, and I really should remake it because I think I used my real hair at one point, and clearly my hair's overgrown, so I need to I need to redo that. But I love just the black and blue night scenes and everything. If you watch it, you'll see what I mean. And also the difference in what we think about life. It questions like what makes a human, and everything related to that. But the funny thing is, my favorite manga is completely opposite. It's called Beauty Pop, which is a hairdressing and makeup beauty manga. So two very different polar opposites. But which I don't know, does that describe me? I don't know. But yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite cosplay that you've done?
Oh gosh. If you mean like favorite cosplay as in the favorite thing I've made, or like
favorite thing you've made?
Or okay.
Yeah, what you've made.
Oh gosh. You know, my mind still goes back to my Harley Quinn club cosplay. I think it's because it's the most because it brings back such good memories of me going like, I'm gonna try and make cosplay a thing. I'm gonna like meet people out there. I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone. But you know, actually, now that I think about it, I guess my second favorite would be Queen Maeve, because you know I've kind of made armor cosplay before, like with my Azula one, but I didn't go into much detail with it. But with Queen Maeve, I was so precise. The color matching for her armor piece with her skirt. So it took way too long than it should have. But yeah, I think those are my favorites.
Okay. For sure. Yeah. I've seen the Queen Maeve one. It's a really good one. So yeah,
Thank
I
you.
can see. Do you have a like a dream cosplay project or something that you'd like to do at some point?
There's too many on the list. I'll be honest. I think with any cosplayer's list, there's like, I'm gonna do this, 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 and this, and this, and then you look at maybe cost, time, and I'm like, I don't think that's possible. Well, no, I take it back. Maybe not possible, but definitely will be in the future. One that comes to mind is 2XKO Ari. Okay. So I'm not sure if you've seen, but I've been slowly getting back into FGC, like fighting games. Yeah. I was a big Virtua Fighter fan back in the day. I played it on my, is it my PS3? Like so many times. And then when it came back out on PS5, PS4, it sort of got me back into that. I went to Tekken 7 and Tekken 8, doing my Lucky Chloe cosplay, got me back into the community, and I met so many amazing people. I went to Versus Fighting, Golden Letters. So I think that but I actually went off trail. Sorry, can you remember the question? All
right. Just any cosplay that you'd like to do in the future, like a dream cosplay. Yeah.
So fighting games, and essentially I knew that Riot was making 2XKO, and I thought, well, I really like League of Legends and Valorant, clearly. And this was a good blend of both. So definitely that's one I want to make. And also because when I first started playing League, I saw Ari's design, and I was like, she's amazing, but I can't really play mid lane. So now I have the excuse to play her in a fighting game. Right. And also cosplay her. It would be interesting playing her and also like in cosplay playing the game, because when I do Valorant cosplays, like in ISO, I can move around more. What's that? Move around more. But we'll see in my Ari cosplay how I do in Versus Fighting, I guess. We'll see.
Yeah. You're clearly a very talented person, and that comes through in your work. But what does being creative mean to you?
I think being creative means to me doing what you think your gut feels is right. So if I'm making a cosplay and I have more free reign on it, like I guess with my ISO one, I think putting this here at this side, will that look nicer? It's small things like that, but when it creates the bigger picture, it makes so much more sense. And definitely follow your gut.
Follow your gut. Cool. Nice. I ran into you at the Deadpool and Wolverine event earlier this year, and I know you attend other events like these, which I'm sure are equally as amazing experiences. But what would you say has been your highlight as a creator since you first started?
I don't think I have like just the one highlight. I'm going to be that one person. It's too many. No, not too many, but I love blessings. I think, well, now that you brought up the Deadpool Wolverine one, that was really unexpected. Hugo in cosplay, he messaged me out of the blue and was like, he's lovely, by the way, and he was like, hey, are you free this certain day? Do you think you can make this cosplay in time? And I think when he messaged me, it was about, I want to say like 4 or 5 days before the event. Okay. And initially, there was no way I was saying no to going to this event. I think if you get the invite, you're gonna be like, yes, I can go.
Yeah, you can do it.
But also, I was like, how am I gonna make this this whole outfit? Because I think it's a me thing. But so you see my cosplay here, there's no over black thing here over the shoulder. Yeah. But for her, she has that, and I don't know why that scared me. Sewing it on and making it on her blazer, but it did. All these small little things that you had to make for her blazer and everything else. So I emailed out a couple of creators I know, and I said, hey, I know you do commissions, are you able to make this in time? It was either yes, but for an insane amount of money. I think one person quoted me for 500. Wow. Okay. And which I understand, because they live further away from me, and me being in like London and them being like up north, so they have to make it even in a shorter amount of time to send it into me. Either that or just a straight up no, you can't make that in time. But I managed to have my old blazer. I had a lot of black leather, and I just laser focused, and I went, I'm going to make this. I'm going to even if there's just a slight mishap, and somehow I did it, and that was one of my greatest things. But I think that's one of my highlights, definitely making the cosplay, but also meeting like Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. That was I posted a video about it. I should post the other one. I'm not sure if you've seen when he was like, "Hi, Yukio."
Saying hi, yeah.
And it's, oh my gosh. So basically, he said "Hi, Yukio" to me, but I don't know why. I just my brain was like, okay, I have to go to the hotel to get changed. I have to go take the pictures of everyone. I have to line up to here. And it was like the schedule. And when that moment happened, I thought, I didn't plan for this. Oh no. And I just did an awkward laugh, and we had the picture, and that was amazing. But I don't know why I didn't post this yet, but 2 people after me, I managed to say bye, Wade. And the annoying thing is, on my phone, I didn't have enough space. So the moment I say bye, Wade, it cut off when he said bye, Yukio. And I'm just like, this can't be real. I remember thinking, my phone got it. Got back home and I went, are you serious? Are you serious? But regardless, it was such a fun night. And the fact I saw you there, and I was like, oh, you remember me? And and I thought I looked different in my Mikio cosplay. In any cosplay, sometimes people can't recognize me, so I thought it was really nice that you came up and said hi to me there.
Yeah, of course. But,
yeah, that was insane. Like,
that was a great event. Yeah. I also saw you on I think it was like Good Morning Britain the next morning.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh look.
Oh my god, yeah, that was crazy. Like, so we had a sort of group chat, and people were posting things about the night, which was really helpful because I had work the next day. And then I saw at lunchtime, I was scrolling through, and someone reported I was on Good Morning Britain, which is crazy to say, but yeah, that happened. That was insane.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, you're also a gamer. Are you playing anything at the moment?
Clearly Valorant. I guess Valorant's one of my staples for sure. Other games I play, so Valorant, League of Legends, 2XKO, Tekken. I want to play more Tekken 7 just because of the nostalgia, but I am trying to learn more Tekken 8. Recently bought a Neo Overdrive. I tried it a while ago at a different Red Bull event. I forget which one, and then I just bit the bullet and I was like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Virtua Fighter as well, because again, that was my first fighting game, and I want to, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see, get into top 8 next year at VS Fighting. That's my main goal there.
Yeah.
I used to play quite a bit of Paladins back in the day. Yeah. Some Overwatch as well, and I guess like Life is Strange. How can I forget about Life is Strange? I love Life is Strange so much. I actually bought the pre-release, not because you can get the game 2 weeks early, but I just saw Chloe outfit and I went, oh, I need that. I need a Chloe outfit. And then I saw the other stuff and I went, okay, I'm not saying no to that. I guess the games that I play, they can be anything as long as they have a character that I really like the design of, and like a really good community that also likes the same things. I get distracted quite easily, I'd say. So if there's not people around me being like, oh, let's play some Valorant tonight, let's do this, let's do that, then I'd forget. Or for example, I'm actually going to a watch party later today for League of Legends at the Fnatic HQ. Everyone there is lovely, and we're all talking about League and the team and stuff. So I think, I play a lot of games, and it depends on the community as well, which everyone's so lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first game that sort of made you fall in love with gaming?
It's kind of funny. It's actually School Tycoon. It's like an old disc game.
Right.
I just remember like putting it into my very old rickety PC. I got it from CEX, and I was like, wow, I can make a school. I can be like the popular girl. And it's so silly. But yeah, I really love that game. I guess technically that's my favorite game, or my favorite childhood game. But yeah, that one was, I really like that. If I could somehow find it again and play it on my new PC, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. So if there was a game that you could experience again for the first time, what would that be? It would be,
I guess maybe School Tycoon, but also while I'm going back at it, I'm thinking Bratz Rock Angels.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen the old game, but I still love Bratz. And I think, well, I like I mentioned with the School Tycoon thing, you can be like the popular girl, you can be you can dress how you want, and I loved the fashion style. The fact that they came to the UK, I was like, whoa, Big Ben, amazing, wow. We're saying, but you know, it's just, I think being really immersed in the game and wanting to relive that, especially if it's nostalgic, definitely I want to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a favorite game series?
Game series? I want to say, I know I play a lot of like FPS games and stuff, but if it's game series, I also want to say either Life is Strange or The Walking Dead.
Okay.
Very story driven, pick and choose whichever choice you want, and it impacts the storyline, and I think it's all about the immersiveness, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I want to say let's go with Life is Strange, just because it's coming out soon as well.
So I was about to say, is there a game release that you're looking forward to? Would it be Life is Strange? Yeah,
definitely Life is Strange. Double exposure. I've played all the Life is Strange games, and this one I'm looking forward to see what they do, especially with Max coming back. I wasn't expecting that, because I read the comics and I thought, okay, I closed that chapter on Max and Chloe. I let the whole franchise live with its own stories and maybe have a couple throwbacks here and there. And then seeing Max back, I first thought it was like a Reddit thing or someone faked it. But to see it was real we'll see in 2 weeks, I guess, when I play the pre-release. So
Okay, do you have any tips for anyone who wanted to get into cosplay, and where would be like a good starting point?
I'd say don't think you have to spend a lot of money to cosplay, because, you know, of course on your For You page, whatever it is, you'll see all the shiny cosplayers, and people are 3D printing, people are commissioning all these things. I won't want that to let you get scared to come into cosplay, because that's not the thing. You're supposed to have fun and be creative and things like that. Not to say that those things aren't helpful, but when you're starting off, you don't necessarily have all those tech. I mean, I don't have a 3D printer myself, and I still make things out of foam and cardboard. So I think definitely don't let that get to you. And I have a really good second tip. If you don't want to buy fabric paint, what I do, I use either fabric conditioner or fabric softener and mix it with acrylic paint, and then you can paint on most surfaces, and that saves a lot of money. I've done that on my Lucky Chloe cosplay, and it was very helpful. Very helpful.
Nice. Good tips. All right, what's next for Empress Azula? Any cons, events, or plans that you've got in the works?
So I'm planning to go to a lot more events recently. So I'm going to the Fnatic League of Legends watch party later today.
Yeah.
Not in this cosplay. I'm going to be in my League of Legends Heartthrob Caitlyn cosplay. Going to more events. Hopefully going to some Worlds watch party. I hope, because the Worlds tickets were very hard to get into. And I think also I'm trying to expand my horizon on what content I make. So I still, even though I've been cosplaying for, I guess, quite a while, I'm trying to show my personality more, and not necessarily not care what people think, but stop worrying about if I post this clip of me in this side profile, will people say something about me, like, don't worry about that, just post whatever you think. I posted a TikTok of me making this ISO cosplay, and I was a bit more free with how I was describing it. So I was like, wow, I purchased this jacket, amazing, great, next, let's move on. Things like that. So hopefully more content in the future, more vlogs, more stuff about me.
Oh, nice. And lastly, where can people find you if they want to check out your cosplay and show their support?
Definitely. So check out my Instagram, Empress Azula, my TikTok, Empress Azula, and my Twitter, the Empress Azula, because I didn't get Empress Azula first. But all my cosplays, all content, if you want to have a chat, I'm there.
Yeah, cool, nice. I'll also leave links in the description section below. I'll ask you one last sort of fun question. So you're shipwrecked on an island. What three things are you bringing with you?
A how to survive manual, for sure. Is that cheap?
I mean, if you wanna bring that, you can. I like building things, so technically that counts.
I would have what do you call it, like a radio signal thing? I guess like a radio. And a hatchet or a knife, so I could like start farming if that was possible. That's always helpful. There's gonna be wood drifted around fire, right? So that's something.
Very practical options. Okay, well, yes, I just want to say a big thank you for doing this with me today. And like I said, I'll leave links to your pages below in the descriptions. Thank you to everyone for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and until next time.
Thank you.